The historic town of Burton-on-Trent, sitting at the edge of Staffordshire and nestled on the River Trent, is famous for three things: brewing world-renowned beer, crafting the savoury spread known as Marmite, and being home to the largest archery shop in the UK, Merlin Archery. But beneath its surface lies a story far less known, a tale cloaked in mystery. For centuries, archery has been a symbol of precision, strength, and tradition. Merlin Archery has become a beacon for archers from all walks of life, from curious beginners to seasoned professional. Yet, behind the walls of this monumental establishment, there are whispers of something haunting. Strange occurrences have been reported by staff and customers alike, things inexplicably moving on their own, eerie footsteps echoing through empty aisles, and cold drafts in rooms with no windows. The very heart of this archery haven seems touched by something otherworldly. Is it the spirit of a long-lost archer, perhaps, lingering among the ancient arrows and well-worn targets? Or is there a darker force at play, something that defies explanation? This is no ordinary investigation. To unravel this riddle, we call upon none other than Grizzly Jim, a master archer, storyteller, and explorer of the unknown. His mission? To delve into the mysteries of Merlin Archery and confront whatever lies in the shadows of this 22,000 square foot home of archery. As night falls over Burton-on-Trent, the boundaries between the present and the past blur, and the question lingers: who or what is haunting Merlin Archery?
Yeah, this place is haunted as shit.
So what would you do if you had this huge empty space and you could do anything you wanted? How about create the biggest and best archery shop Europe's ever seen? What do you reckon, guys? Shall we do that?
The biggest and best archery shop Europe's ever seen.
Not really a lot of people know this, but at one point I did have my very own Unsolved Mysteries podcast. I mean, that might be because it wasn't that popular, but I have always had this unquenchable thirst for unsolved mysteries, which is why when Ben gave me unlimited time, resources and budget to put this project together,
No way, Jim, absolutely not.
I jumped at the chance to explore the unsolved mysteries of Merlin HQ. It's a very old building. It used to be attached to a brewery, like a lot of things are in Burton-on-Trent. But there really have been some strange, unsolved happenings going on around here, and I really wanted to delve into that and see if I could work out what was going on, see if someone was playing tricks on me, or if there really was something paranormal happening here. I have delved into some of the local history of Burton-on-Trent. I have found the name of a world-renowned psychic that does live very locally. Unfortunately, I couldn't quite afford him to come in, but I did find somebody else. They should be contacting me in the next couple of days. They're going to come around and do some sort of reading and see if they can get any sort of paranormal energy from this place, sort of give us a bit more of an idea of what's going on. But yeah, I hope we can explore this together. I know it's a little bit different to what we normally do here at Merlin Archery, but yeah, variety is the spice of life. So yeah, let's delve into the unexplained.
To leave a voice message, press 9. Hi Jim, it's Clive. Yep, got your voicemail. Sounds interesting. Certainly something I'd be interested in checking out. I'll come down on Monday, probably sort of mid-afternoonish, maybe earlier, I'll let you know. But I'll see you then, and don't forget to bring the cash. Gotta be cash. Okay, bye.
Am I talking to you or the camera? It's really nice to have this nice big showroom to operate in, much bigger than the place we had before. Obviously, we cover all types of archery. We have a traditional bow section. We have a sort of recurve bow section, takedown recurve bow section. And we have lots of compounds as well, all lined up behind our technicians' desks. But yeah, I mean, it's really nice to be able to get all of that in one place and on display all at once. Have I noticed any strange happenings while I'm locking it up? Well, the other day, the alarm didn't set straight away. I don't know if that counts. Do I think Merlin HQ is haunted? Well, I saw your video and I can't quite explain that. And your books falling off the shelf. I can't think of what else it would be.
Speaking to the shop manager has proven a little fruitless, so I'm going to have to dig a little deeper and speak to General Manager Dan Jones, who's been here since the very beginning and was also very instrumental in the purchasing of this new building. So hopefully we'll unearth something there.
So we bought this place in 2021 after 10 years of renting. We decided to buy rather than rent because it's all under our control. We can do the repairs and make improvements on the building knowing I'm going to be here for a long time. Now the problem is, even though it's 22,000 square foot and we wanted to buy somewhere for the future, we've already outgrown it, so we've had to rent again a second warehouse of 10,000 square foot already after 2 years. We bought it off the Morstan Cause Brewery and they'd had it for a long time, so we were expecting them to leave us a lot of beer when we moved in, but it was empty, I'm afraid. No, we used to have some strange occurrences when we used to be in Bull in the Hollow Farm on our first premises, because that was from the 1700s and that was definitely haunted. We used to laugh that we had a ghost called George all the time, and if anything disappeared, it was George had it. But since we moved here, there has been some issues with the stock, with products going to different locations they should be, but yeah, I think so, because our warehouse team are awesome and I don't think they make as many mistakes as we're finding sometimes on the stock takes. I don't know, I'm a bit of a skeptic myself, but who knows.
I have worked here around about 18 months now, so it's going to be not quite 2 years yet. So about 18 months. I've not noticed anything in person. I've noticed some rumours going around though, of some interesting happenings certainly in the warehouse and other things. But I mean, I've not been here any later than 7 o'clock, so I wouldn't know.
So we've been here since the start of 2023. I know some of the other guys were here a bit sooner, but in customer service and a few other departments, we all started here 1st of January last year. I know it's been around a very, very long time. It's been a number of things before us. It looked completely different to this, but all I can say is it's been around for a long time. I'm trying to think now. Recently, I've noticed a lot of my things I've been losing things a lot, and it very well could be me, but I don't tend to lose things too much. I keep quite protective over a lot of my kit, so it seems strange, but like I said, that could just be me. Yeah, I've noticed a few things. There's I know this light's been playing up a little bit, and obviously in one of the last videos this decided to have a jump at you, but I don't know, it doesn't seem right. but it's also Grizzly Jim, so you never know with Grizzly Jim. He could have something up his sleeve. We know he likes a joke. He's a practical joker, our Jim, but I'm not sure. I don't think he'd be, ruining his own videos or anything like that. They've got a lot of pride in that stuff, so it doesn't seem right to me.
This place isn't haunted, Jim's full of crap.
So conducting some interviews with the various members of staff has given me nothing more than anecdotal evidence, really. So I think I need to start scrubbing through some of the CCTV footage and seeing if I can get something from...
Jim, think you're weird, mate, sir.
Oh, fantastic. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, Morgan, have you got 50 quid I could borrow?
There's definitely a storm brewing.
Holistic paranormal investigations. Where everything is connected, but also nothing is connected. Okay, so hi, I'm Clive Fletcher, a holistic paranormal investigator. After I got to Merlin and I was stood outside, I could feel sort of an energy coming from the building, which sort of was quite an interesting feeling. It was sort of a jumble of memories. There were sort of strange feelings of almost hopelessness, despair in some parts. It could have been a spirit. It could have been a smell from somebody's lunch, maybe. When Jim sort of showed me into the studio where we are now, at the moment, the energies are quite subdued. It's not as powerful as it was whilst I was here. But as I entered, almost an evil, foreboding presence that felt like someone was trying to crush me. From a professional point of view, I feel like there is definitely something here. With maybe a little bit more time here, I can really get to the bottom of what is causing all of this. Well, some people have raised concerns, either to other people here or even to myself in casual conversations, that Jim is making all this up and that the things that people are experiencing aren't really ghosts. I don't think that's the case. If someone was making it up, it'd be a dead space, it'd be empty, there'd be nothing. After so many, you can spot a faker a mile away. And this isn't one of those. This is certainly something that I feel is real, is very tangible, and again, if I spent more time here, I could probably touch the heart of it.
Like this. I need to leave. I need to leave this room now.
Don't forget, you owe me 50 quid.
Early in the morning it's early, before we put the lights on, and if it's foggy outside you come in, no one's about. So there is definitely some strange things. You do feel a strange presence when you come in on your own. It's a big space, it's very dark, sometimes it's cold, and yeah, there's definitely some type of paranormal activity that's going on in this place, I'm sure of it.
Good evening, everyone. On behalf of Merlin Archery, we feel it is necessary to address the recent events surrounding the so-called hauntings at our premises. After a thorough investigation, we have uncovered evidence that Grizzly Jim, a trusted member of our team, has been fabricating these paranormal occurrences. Fishing wire was found attached to several objects. With Jim's advanced video editing skills, it became clear that the ghostly figures caught on our CCTV footage could have been convincingly staged. This discovery, along with the misuse of company resources and time, has left us no choice but to terminate Grizzly Jim's contract immediately. We want to reassure everyone that Merlin Archery and any of its buildings are not haunted. Any evidence suggesting otherwise was the result of one rogue individual acting alone, and we deeply regret any distress or confusion this may have caused. We sincerely apologise if anyone felt misled during this film project, and we thank you for your understanding and continued support. Thank you for your time.
Good morning, folks. You're tuned into KYBL, and I'm Penny Pritchett, bringing you the best start to your day. Have you heard about Grizzly Jim? Yeah, that Grizzly Jim, the beloved archer turned YouTube star. Well, he's in hot water after pulling a pretty wild stunt, faking hauntings. I know, right? Turns out, all those spooky ghost videos he's been posting, completely staged. I mean, come on, Jim, archery, and ghosts. Not exactly the combo we expected. Look, I'm all for a good ghost story, but pretending it's real? That's crossing the line. And let's be real, you don't want to mess with that stuff. Whether you believe in spirits or not, faking hauntings is just bad karma, right? Now, here's where it gets sticky. Merlin Archery, the company that backed him, is getting dragged into this mess. They've dropped Jim, which was definitely the smart move, but now they've got to rebuild their reputation. Maybe this is their chance to bring some integrity back into the fold. Archery's got plenty of talent, and I'm curious to see who steps up next. Hopefully someone who sticks to shooting arrows and not spooky stories. What did you guys think? Were you a Grizzly Jim fan? Or are you just shaking your head at this whole thing? Text me your thoughts. I'd love to hear what you think. Alright, we've got the Future Sailors coming in to talk to us next, but first, here's a little tune to kick off your morning. Here's The Polarity with Daddy with Daddy.